Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Miami Marlins. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the mound in this one, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo. And here it comes. Strike 1. The pitch. And a good eye there. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground to short. Iglesias fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ryan Kreidler.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes outside. Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground, right side. Arise on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
The catch, number 13, Eric.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Haas. That hits the dirt. 1-0. Righty delivers. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And the next pitch is way outside. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering misses, and a count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. That clips a corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. And towing the slab, Tarek Skubal. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Luis Arias in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
And now for the Marlins, Jose Iglesias. First pitch, and it just misses. There's a strike. The pitch. And downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, but he went too far. And now 2-2. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And now the lefty.
3-2.
And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a foul ball. Iglesias off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
At the belt and fires. That one missing
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
And it's even up. And that one moves his feet.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Marlins lead 1. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Here is Austin Meadows.
Designated hitter, Austin Meadows.
Cabrera back to work. That one missed. That clips the zone, and it's 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a guy out there coming at you with high velocity.
Ball.
Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. First pitch, not close. There's a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Jonathan Scope takes him deep, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's Javier Baez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. They say he went. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs, and what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS MVP, and of course on the cover of MLB The Show in 2020.
Yeah, nearly won the MVP in 2018 when he finished runner-up to Christian Yelich, and it's about the only thing he hasn't been able to do.
Got him, and now 1 away.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it'd have been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
Ryan Kreidler, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. In for a strike, 0-1. And that one missing low. Next offering down low and in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes. Third out, and that ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Garrett Cooper. The line to kick the pitch. That catches the corner. Scooble, he's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep. And that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. That one fouled off.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty. And that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
Scope throws to first in time. One up, one down. Here's Gurriel. That one's in there. Strike one. And ball one. One down, base is empty. Dives and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Garrett Hampson. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and fires. That one out to right. Carpenter makes the play, and that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Now, Akil Baddoo. Baddoo goes 6'1", hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Cabrera back to work. And a strike. Just off the inside edge.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Here's Riley Green. Grounded out his first time up.
Riley Green.
There's a strike. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Haas stands in now and watches strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Haas tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Kicks and deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the inning, Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Garcia, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Slider misses outside. That one finds the zone. 3 balls and a strike. And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Sets him down looking. Froze him with a backdoor slider.
Well, that's a pitch. That slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Jacob Stallings in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Stallings, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Gathers and throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In there for strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left field. And that keeps the inning going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
John Birdie at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
One strike.
That's
Ball
off the mark. And now 3 balls and a strike. Jose Iglesias waits on deck for Miami. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Miami, and now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter.
Number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
The right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one ran inside, almost got him. And a pitch. And now it's 3-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's Austin Meadows. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that's down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter,
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The batter now, Javier Baez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And he deals. And a curve misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. Three-two. Got him. Two gone. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That just misses. Ball one. And that one is lifted in the air. Soler tracks it down for the out. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom four. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Struck out swinging his first time. Checks over to first, back safely. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Nobody out, runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
On a line out towards center. Green hauls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Step off throw to first. Iglesias dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Iglesias over at first with one away. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Iglesias round second on his way to third. Can't glove it cleanly. The run scores all the way from first, and they trail by 1.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And down on strikes goes Gurriel. That's out number 2.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
Hampson in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Carpenter fires it to the plate, not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
So 2 down. Avisail Garcia, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 0-1. Check swing, no appeal.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat, all breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 3-1. Man at second, and a swing and a miss there. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. And there's ball 4.
The catcher.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
This is a great opportunity for the offense. They've already scored, and now a chance to make this a really big inning.
Arise stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here, just to remind him, focus on the hitter, don't worry about anything else.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in, now a second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go, the RBI machine, another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie. And there's the strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 on, 2 outs. Ball 1 low. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Matthew Boyd getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Wentz warming up as well. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. The next offering misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Sets him down on strikes. Froze him with a backdoor slider. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We played 4. It's the Marlins 4, Tigers 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, Braxton Garrett.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. He led the game off with a strikeout and looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And stepping in is the speedy Akil Baddoo. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. You don't want to run into an out at home plate.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. First offering misses the mark. The pitch. Swings through that one out in front that time. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Cabrera, the runner at third. Baddoo on at first with nobody out. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. Eric Haas up next. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch.
Ground ball could be 2. Iglesias, that's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Eric Haas up now for the Tigers. Good eye right there. That one ripped. Soler raging back towards the wall. Racing back some more. To the warning track. Makes the catch. But they push across 1 run. 2 hits. No errors. No one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Tigers 3. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Soler in the box again, takes a strike. Oh, 1 down.
Ball. 1-1.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in standing. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Here's a 2-1. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Iglesias around second, headed for third. Scope with a relay throw. The tag out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Now it's Yuli Gurriel. The other way. That's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 5-3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Garrett Hampson digs in now. That's in there. Strike one. Two outs. That's a little bit low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gurriel off of first with 2 away. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2.
2-1.
Foul ball there. Two down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Comes the 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the top of the sixth. And here is Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Garrett back to work. And that one a little bit high. And now it's even up. And now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
It's a good take.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. And another ball. In the air, left side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Up next is the Tigers. The designated hitter.
Now it's Austin Meadows. Meadows goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And now the lefty. And it's fouled away. And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, right field. Soler makes the play, and there's 2 down.
The batter is second base, Jonathan.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. He's already homered here in this one. Good eye right there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Anthony Bender preparing to come on if needed. Puck, the lefty, warming up as well. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And misses inside. On the corner for a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
He goes down looking. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Marlins 5 and the Tigers 3. Matthew Boyd gets the call from the pen.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the left fielder, Abisail Garcia. Boyd, a 6'3" lefty, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jacob Stallings now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Luis Ariz stands in.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Rolled slowly to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Welcome back. And now the shortstop, Javier
The
Baez.
shortstop, Javier Baez.
The wide to kick the pitch. Baez started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. The 0-1. Right side. Soler gets under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batter, third baseman, Ryan.
So up next, Ryan Kreidler. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's in there. And it's a ball and a strike. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Makes the grab for the second out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Miguel.
And next up for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. There's the strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left. Birdie. Jump throw. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
The pitch. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
The pitch. And a curve is down and in. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
No, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And a pitch. Liner, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Jorge Soler. 0-1. Swings through that one.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. And that one is inside ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Iglesias leads off first with 1 away. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. It's 6-3.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second with 1 away. Now here is Garrett Cooper. Lifted in the air, right center field. Green makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Gurriel.
Next is the designated hitter, Yuli Gurriel.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Cabrera makes the grab, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Puck. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. So the batting order turns over, and now Akil Baddoo. The Tigers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And that one clips the corner. Check swing, didn't go. 2-2. And he deals. On the ground, out to short. Over to Cooper, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The center fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. And strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And a base hit into right center field.
The catch, number 13.
And here's the catcher, Eric Haas. That's in there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. An absolutely majestic shot. Home run number 15 on the year. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-5.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Popped up right side. Arise has it sized up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Austin Meadows down.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just missed.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
the batter.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender. 32nd appearance.
Now pitching for number 57, Anthony Bender.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Matt Vierling. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan Scope. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His second home run of the game, and they jump out front. It's 7-6.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers and fouled off. And now 2 balls and a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Matt Barnes up and throwing. Oker getting cranked up as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. Clips the corner. It's 2-2. That's down and in.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan Kreidler. First offering misses the mark. And a strike on the outside edge.
1-1.
Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Another move to first, and he's back again. Here's a 1-1. A little bit low. That one pushed foul. Base knock, center field.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Steven Oker gets the ball now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Fought off foul. Struck him out looking. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Marlins 6. Jose Cisnero gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Number 67, Jose.
Well, 1-run game. Garrett Hampson now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And a pitch. And he lays down a bunt. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Avisail Garcia. Cisnero checks the runner, and he's back in easily.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First offering misses badly for ball one. And that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And Garcia gets a piece. Here's a 1-2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
First and second, no outs. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins, and a sac bunt here. In plenty of time to first, they get the out on Stallings.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
the third baseman, John.
One down. And up next for Miami, John Birdie. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Jose Alvarez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Foley, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The pitch. On the inside corner for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Iglesias swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
This to third, Kreidler. Throws across the diamond. That's out number 3. And the Marlins leave all 3. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the 9th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a strike. Oker, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Riley Green.
Now here is Riley Green. And takes low for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now 2-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Out number 2. Eric Haas up now for the Tigers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch is popped up. Arise has it sized up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Tigers 7 and the Marlins 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jose Alvarez.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, Jorge.
And the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Tigers bullpen with some action. Alex Lang getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Next offering is fouled back. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Next to hit, Garrett Cooper.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swings over the top of that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Scope. Got him on the off-balance throw. Now only 1 out remaining.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Gurriel.
So now here's the DH, Yuli Gurriel. In for a strike. 0-1. And now the lefty. And that one is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
That one misses in the dirt. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.